Actually, it was my daughter. She almost lost her dog to a heat stroke because, well, she went to work. She was going to college full time and going to work part time, and they lived out in the country. And they had their dog tied up between a couple of trees. You know, they run a line from one tree to the other, and then drop down, and so the dog could go back and forth. They put out water and food every day, and then they'd go to work and school and stuff. Well, she happened to have a short school class that day, so she stopped at home before going to work and to check on her, play with her dog and check on her dog. And it was 102 degrees, humidity was around 85%, just miserable. And when she got home to her dog about 1 o'clock that afternoon, she thought her dog was dead. He was just laying down. He wouldn't get up. And she got close to him and kept calling him. He still wouldn't get up. And finally she got next to him, and he kind of lifted his head up and kind of looked up at her like that. And if she would have went straight to work, the dog would have died from heat stroke. But anyway, she got him cooled off, got him water, got him in the air conditioning. And that's when she asked me to, if I had an idea of what we can do, so a dog would never want to run out of water again. And so I told her, I said, well, just get a great big, a big tub, fill it up with water. And she said she tried something like that, but the water got hot, it got dirty, the dog played in it, the birds got in it. So I went to the Tractor Supply store, it's a local hardware store, a couple days later to get some nuts and bolts or whatever for my shop. I got a weld shop here. And I went to the restroom. When I came out, I got a drink of water at their fountain, at their water fountain. I stepped on the paddle on the floor and got a drink and started walking away. And as I walked away a couple of steps, I turned around and thought maybe if I could make a dog fountain similar to that, but obviously much smaller. And so that's how that all came about. Well, the product itself it's amazing. I mean, and I get that from everybody who sees it. Not, of course, it's my product. I made it. Obviously, I'm going to think that. But it's not just me. It's, my friends and my neighbors and my family and complete strangers. I'll be out to dinner. Matter of fact, I was out to dinner last night. There's a little hot dog stand right across the road from my shop here. And I was inside there talking to a couple of guys about, well, I don't know if you've heard, but these dog fountains that I got right now, a video went viral, and I've sold almost 500 units or 550 units in the last 8-9 days. 5 days last week and the first 4 days of this week, I've sold 550 units. And I was telling them guys about that. And I showed them some videos as, hey, I got a patent on this and this is going nuts. And so after those two guys left, and I was sitting there finishing my beer and a couple of hot dogs, there was a table right behind me. And they said, the guy goes, hey, he says, I heard you talking about your some product that you got on your phone and you got a patent on it. He goes, I'm a design engineer. He goes, would you mind showing me your product? Him and his wife and his grown kid, the kid was probably 30, 35 years old or something. And these adults they're both retired. And so I showed them a couple of videos of my dog fountain, the dogs using it. And they said, man, that's amazing. I mean, they all just loved it. And they're just like, wow, how did you come up with that idea? And that's great. But it's, like I say, just everybody who sees it. So I knew I had a hit. I know I had a hit. And so you just don't give up. You don't give up on a hit. And of course, with the ups and downs, you're always wanting somebody to, like a big manufacturer, take this global, not just local or statewide, but global. This company I'm working with, the two companies, they're global. They sell all over the world. And matter of fact, I shipped a couple of my dog fountains I shipped one to Alaska the other day, which I like, what? And shipped one to Hawaii, which I've shipped a few to Hawaii, Puerto Rico. I used to, when I was kind of slow, I would ship them to Australia, Austria, UK, Switzerland, different countries. But now it was just so fast paced. I mean, I shipped 175 this past Monday. 89 on Tuesday and 93 last Friday. I mean, it's just been amazing. So, and that happens every time one of these videos goes viral. And if I've got stock, I pretty much almost sell out every time. and I think I'm going to sell out this time again. And again, I've got a non-compete with Quirky and Viatech, so once these units sell out, I can't make these anymore because they're making the posset for me.